Well, after 4 full days of practice at the Scotiabank Saddledome, call it Training Camp 2.0 or Training Camp Light, the Flames finally get set to return to game action tonight. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the final game day of 2021. It's brought to you by your Alberta Ram dealers. Brendan Parker getting you set for the Calgary Flames and Seattle Kraken tonight. And finally, a return to game action for the Flames, as mentioned. It's the first game in 19 days following a COVID outbreak that, of course, led to the postponement of 7 games and into the holiday break. This is that first time back in action since December the 11th. So let's talk about the matchup here tonight. It is a first ever meeting between the Calgary Flames and Seattle Kraken. They were scheduled to meet on December 23rd. That game, of course, postponed. For the Kraken, this is their second of back-to-back games. They were home to Philly last night to open up their post-holiday break schedule. As for the Calgary Flames, well, first game back since December 11th, as mentioned. They sit third in the division, obviously, though, with games in hand, and still remaining the best win percentage in the Pacific Division. So they'll have some work to do now to climb their way back up the standings with those games in hand starting here tonight. For the Calgary Flames, in their part, though, after some practices, they're just looking forward to getting back into game action tonight.
It's weird. It almost feels like a new year. It's a little different. It was a long break for sure, but I think that's good. It's going to energize our group, and everyone's super excited to get back and play. So there's going to be a lot of fire from our team, and you know, it's kind of the whole league was on a pause there. So it's going to be some exciting hockey here coming up with everyone rested. But it's just so excited. Guys are pumped to go play tomorrow in Seattle.
Time now for Who to Watch. We'll start with the Kraken and focus on a familiar face around Calgary. That's Mark Giordano, the first captain in Seattle franchise history, also a former captain of the Calgary Flames. Gio spent 15 seasons with the Flames, amassing the second most games played in franchise history at 949. And for the Calgary Flames, Andrew Mangiapane continues to lead the NHL in road goals this season with 17. He'll get a chance to add to that total tonight. Looking back on the year of 2021 as a whole, the 25-year-old leads the Flames in goals with 35. 26 of those goals have come at even strength. While we talk about schedule and postponements, this was supposed to be the first of back-to-back games for the Flames. They were scheduled to play the Jets at home on New Year's Eve. That, of course, being postponed due to attendance restrictions. So instead, they'll make that up at a later date. The next home game at the Scotiabank Saddledome now currently scheduled for January the 11th. In terms of the lineup tonight, well, after a few days of practice, we know that everybody was back healthy, participating throughout the course of the practice week. So lots of options at the disposal of head coach Daryl Sutter and the coaching staff. We'll wait till warm up to find out what he decides to go with in terms of a starter. Well, we can probably expect to see Jacob Markstrom get that first outing back after the holiday break. A 7 o'clock start in Seattle, which means 8 o'clock start in Calgary time. And of course, they'll be back at home practicing and preparing for yet another road trip coming up in early January after that.